Ladies and gentlemen, this is a beef content. This content is a beef content, ladies and gentlemen. This beef is not just a regular beef. This is a royal beef. This is a beef sitting in a palanquin. You know palanquin? Yes, beef I aswano. This is a chief or king's beef. Ahemfu beef na maybe you know. Ladies and gentlemen, if you go on the internet, Dormaa is trending, especially on X. Dormaa is trending. Osajefo is also trending. Otumfo Osei is also trending. And why are these two kings trending? If you've been in Ghana for some years now, you will know that there have been some, back and forth, mainly a back and back or forth and forth between the king of Ashanti, which is Otumfo Osei the second, and then the king of Dormaa or the chief of Dormaa, or who is known as the Dormaa Hene, also known as Osajefo Osiadeyo Ajimanbedu the second, and then Otumfo Osei the second. This beef is a beef that started some years ago, that even some of us were not there. And even these two people we are talking about, they were young. The kings right now, they were young. You understand? And this beef all started some years ago. But before the beef started, let me give you why these two people are trending. Now they are trending because Osajefo Osiadeyo the second made a comment about how Otumfo is moving in the public using a flag that symbolizes the Ashanti kingdom, a flag that portrays the Ashanti kingdom, a flag that stands for the Ashanti kingdom. And then he is saying that he doesn't understand why the government of Ghana is in support or is overseeing this deeds of the king of Ashanti, which is Otumfo Osei the second. You understand? He doesn't understand why Otumfo is moving that way. And if the Otumfo, if Mahama or His Excellency John Dramani Mahama doesn't put a stop to this, he is going to start taking taxes. And
trust what? Every baby I can do, men, Dormaa, never to a continent barrier, room, and take it for. Then I take it to American castle of Obasto, like Honorable said, a seven I.
And ye mato, and ye two, also a tour. Ladies and gentlemen, now let me tell you why he even came to say this. The normal person in Accra, in the north, might see this thing to be, but Otumfo is moving with the flag. It doesn't mean anything. So why is he moving with the flag? Now let me take you back into the 17th century. I know most of you were not born by then. Yes, that is why I need to give you this history. So sit down and relax. Don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe to this channel. Like and put your comment there. If you think Osajefo is doing the right thing or Nana Osei is doing the right thing, let us know in the comment section. Share with us your opinion in the comment section. Now let me take you back to the 17th century. The name still remains the highest hooker. The beautiful ladies verifier, General Wanzi, and this is Let's Cook. Yes, in the 17th century, the Ashanti kingdom, which was being head by Nana Obri Yeboah, the king of Ashanti, back then in 1660s. Now, the BONO also had a king, which was known as, or who was known as Osajefo Osiadeyo Ajimanbedu the first. Now, Osajefo Ajimanbedu the first conquered, allegedly, this we were not there, but according to history that we've come to know, conquered the Ashanti kingdom and then eliminated Otumfo, Nana Obri Yeboah, the king back then. So in the 17th century, which is 1701, somewhere 1701 or 1701, Otumfo Osei the first. So in the Ashanti kingdom, the reason why you have Otumfo Osei the second is that in the Ashanti kingdom, a king have to come, and then when they choose you as a king, you go to the chair room, or they call it in Kunyadem. I don't know the English name, but I'm doing direct translation. The chair room, and then you point or you touch any of the seats. So if you touch any of the seats of one of these first kings that came, he will be called the second. That is why we have Otumfo Osei the second, and then also we have Osajefo, Osiadeyo Ajimabedu the second. You understand? So Otumfo Osei Tutu the first came in somewhere 1701 and then assembled the Ashanti Kingdom again and then conquered the Bono. Now Bono is currently located in the Bono region of Ghana. They have their own region now. Initially they were not having, but currently they have their own region now, which is the Bono region. So when they conquered them, they overtook the Bono, part of the Bono, allegedly. Now, so as they overtook the part of the Bono allegedly, because I'm using allegedly because I wasn't born. I wasn't there. You understand? I wasn't there. That's why I'm using allegedly before the Bono people come for me or before the Ashanti people come for me, because me, I love these two people and I used to travel a lot. I go to their town. These people are beautiful people all together. You understand? Yes. So in the 17th century, as I was talking about, the Bono kingdom was conquered. And as it was conquered, the Otumfo took over some part of Bono. But coming down, there were some, hitches. As these two people came to see themselves again. What I mean by they came to see themselves again is that Otumfo Osei Tutu the first was the one who conquered Osajefo, Osiadeyo, Ajimabedu the first. You understand? And then we have Osajefo, Osiadeyo, Ajimabedu the second right now. And we also have Otumfo Osei Tutu the second right now. So I get it in Tokwa and Habe PA the second voting team. You understand? So this is something that we don't understand. We the Gen Zs, we don't understand. But this is the beef there, and this is the little history I've given to you. Now somebody will ask me, but this beef was some years ago, 17th century. Why now? Why now is because Osajefo Osiadeyo Ajimabedu the second said that he doesn't understand why wherever he goes, or people think that he is a sub-chief under the Otumfo Osei Tutu the second. So he wanted people to know that the Bono part of Ghana is not under the Ashanti Kingdom, because some of these kings around the Ashanti are under the Ashanti Kingdom. So he doesn't understand. So early somewhere 2020, there were, talks and beefs, some slight subliminals against Otumfo Osei Tutu. But so far, I haven't heard Otumfo Osei Tutu said anything. Now somebody will ask me, so what is happening? Why are we even talking about today's own? Yes, we are talking about today's own because of something that started 2025. So 2025, there was a GJA Awards. And the GJA Awards, Otumfo Osei Tutu and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama were there.
With the emblem of the Ashanti Stool, a golden stool there in the center, and also the monument master.
They were there. And these two people are known as best friends. Now, during that awards ceremony, Otumfo Osei Tutu appeared with the Ashanti Kingdom flag, which is the green, black, yellow, and the symbol in the middle there. Osajefo Ajimabedu II saw this thing and was like, no, bro, I don't like this move. I don't like this move. I don't like how the nigga be moving. Mempe them I didn't warn. Mempe. You understand? The man talks, they like him. But he never talk. It didn't end there. When they returned back to Accra, he visited the IGP, Tete Yewonu. Yes, Christian Tete Yewonu, the IGP. And when he visited Christian Teteyonu, the IGP assembled all the female police. One line here, one line there, and Otunfo was walking in between like the president himself, like a true king. You understand? And I remember you saw that one again. Say no. Senem pasa, mimpe. Why is this man moving in the midst of the police like some president coming? Would Donald Trump even be welcome like this? Because I don't understand. Your man too no agree for that one. As your man no agree for that one, he never talk again. Until 1st February 2026, this year, the Otunfo or the Ashanti Kingdom have a festival called the Akweside. So on 1st February 2026, they had that festival, the Akweside Festival. Now during the Akweside Festival, the flag was showcased again. Yeah, him Francano. That was fair, so. Yeah, him Francano. Your man said, no, I don't like this. I don't really like this. Why y'all be moving the front car like that? I like this. It didn't end there. He also saw the IGP assemble the female police again. 1 year, 1 day. Or 2 for the parade for me though. Teteyonu can't give speech. Again. Where your man see, say, no. It be like, say, the president of Ghana, they oversee something. It's like he want to say that Ashanti is on their own, because why will a region in Ghana have their own flag? Ashanti will be having their own currencies. So I ain't going to agree. If that is the reason, 2nd February 2026, the man didn't even wait for 1 day to pass in between. He said, your man, I'm not going to allow us 2 for say to 2 and then the Akweside to trend. I am going to enter the trend. He assembled his people. That is Osajefo Ajimambedu II. Assembled his people. 10 cameras came and he said that he doesn't like that. Mimpese Otunfo bede the flag bede nam be Ghana so bempesa
say every idea be airport. Na one beka. Yeah. Idea be airport Ghana one beka. Yeah. Ajimambadu dey only said that be akom. Na bibi wo memka. Yeah. Ghana man can be a loka so beka. Onwa we meka. Yeah. Yebra. Idea be airport. Yeah. Abane de nim se tumi nyina ye to the say John Dramani Mahama. Only Ghana nyina ye dey to me ama. Yeah. Yewra na aswe no bi to say police bi to say military ni nyina ashisha na say na moa. Yeah. Yewra na no bi cause so crime. Yeah. Ghana for me will be am here. Yeah. And we here ni say o we dey bia. Abetwam. Yewra na no other person that BSc Kumasi. Yeah. IGP Okahon. Yeah. IGP wo ho o ye de. Atusa. Na bi na mu. Yeah. Ghana o IGP so de original ma Ghana nyina. Yeah. Yewra na hu kura na say. Na say GJ Ghana Journalists Association. Yeah. Ba ye ba wo so big Kumasi. Yeah. Me de no kura na ha. On the tin make us no. Tin make no. Yeah. na mampanyina ya to abade ma no na oba na binum so beka ho na ba kika ba flag enya Ghana flag yewura IGP da oye saade ne bi Americans ni nyina o ma me do ma me no mpese as a matter of priority onko slim mansini ahemfo akase no onko ya saade ne bi ma be bono ha ombra anya ba akoma na vice o ma do ma onko ya bi ma regions ni nyina sa anya bi ama regions ni nyina now the baby ba akoma na oba ya me agbambadu anto so bi nu me sori Ghana sa saade ne ya da me ka se dia sa me ma na nkoso enkoso mi mu bi da ba wo afiwe mu ni be 6 years me nti sa Ghana saade bi akoso yewura e wa ba na o de ne baaye o sa ho kan da na no sikase mankanfo o ye no kore sikase mo ye aye kama Ghana ni bia be kase sikase onye iye no me anjuma badumenti ase se e koso menya enkoso kra nchani mo ya de mo se ne bo wa bazo me mo wa bazo niema no sa ne na o baaye o tuatua sika na de no na akekam enye bibi papa watu nanano besikam ama me hema no na de ma musa se ban takre shakiri mwa mani nje mani aji ba yura sadie no asemato agency say yenye ma ba bia let us put a stop Ghana nye ba bi ba ko Ghana nye ba bi ba ko amanyofo no every night for wo kasa nhwe ye every night for wo kasa nhwe ye Ghana nye ba bi ba ko Ghana ye wo north ahemfo akase wo north bi ne bono bi ni Greater Accra bi ni Central Region bi ni Western Region bi ni Western North na ya de ne de e kwa kwa ti say Ghana no a ya de asa ho sa no na de ne ho pesa ho de ye ni e no de se Ghana ko ba ba nka ajambadu antoso bi no me nka se sabi o ye bia ajambadu ni enyame de ball mi o hem tentene o hwe japade ante so o hwe se ne Ghana ko be si wa na nka sa eni mo nyama abonofo ba de amam nne nana sabio nwura drobo hene nana no ba de amaya me mpase mani mbrebi na mo ade akwaso no nya ajabadu nwa mede ka wo ni message meka na nkwato akonta madamfo saade no so onimu a on country the patrol say support untwaso and twaso a ebeduru ba bia adwamadu men Dormaa na kwa jije to e ko gina ba bia orogrom e jije to na na jije to American the patrol ba ka say oba stop ba hono ru say asem no aye na ba bia oba ko ye wura ne ba ko Ghana flag na se ye flag bia o on ko fom abonofo ya nya flag na nimsa ye kuo bi mrantie kuo bi da o flag na o kuo dia mrantie kuo bi ma ye flag bono for ye nya flag Ghana e ba ko pe ye wura ye nyina ye nyama nkose na John Dramani mama onu ye so no onu ne mra ne ye bedi so ne mra ne ye bedi so nti ye mu se bi otia ye beka ye wura sa asem we na nde mawo de mi amboa yo ja kwani na me ka cho de wia ndi o ja kwani na ma ka cho se me akonya na nte so no ya de ne ya dia na o na na no nyina ne ya dia na mo mde ne de Ghana wa woni me sanaka aduana fo ya baifo me baye no wo bi saba to se wa na ajomadu a ntoso ye no baye no de ya de kradia na member yenu ma bo say wo minister the Tawachi yewra kwakwa the direction adie bia yewra nyame chama afo adie bia ba ye papa mba yenu o de o Tawachi ana kan chiro obi bia se obi a on pese Ghana be koso no de e be ma bo aboso on se tan No, you're better. About one or back, about one rap, when rap, about the soul, yeah, some more. I think what you are so now for my interest in a Ghana.
I don't like that. Bentina, president, be allow them. Hey, the Bono language is nice. So it's very, very nice. I want to learn. One of the languages I want to learn is the Bono, the Ewe, the Fanti. I know how to speak small, and then the Gati. Yeah, I like those two languages because me, I travel a lot and I know they are very beautiful languages. You understand? So, Lakin Osajifu Osiadeyo Ajimambedu the second came to comment that he doesn't like that. If the government doesn't take note and stop this movement of the flag and the Tumfo and this thing, he is going to set a barricade. Set a barricade in front of somewhere Bono. Budget tax, budget tour. Nyamato, budget tour tax. Onwa budget tour no. And if they don't understand and somebody come and question them, they will say, go and look at Otu Votu. He's moving the flag. And he will set the Bono town to be a king, a country on its own. So he doesn't understand. This is where the people in social media say, no, Bono Hene, Osajefo. This thing you are doing there is jealousy. It's jealousy because one, you claim that you want to make Bono a country in Ghana, which is not possible. And Otunfo has never called Ashanti as a country. He's just moving a flag, something that represents them. And in tradition, we have what we call tribal or traditional marks, things that represents, ethnic groups or people. That is how we have Homoho, which Pekpele represent the Gans. You understand? When the Gans wear white, the people, my people, they wear white, we know that these are the Gans coming. You understand? When Ashantis wear green, black, and yellow, we know that these are the Ashantis. When you go to Ewe, I think they also wear white or so. You understand? So there are things that represent all these ethnic groups. So what you are saying, when you go to North and you see the smoke, you know that yes, the Bakatari is for the Northerners. So what you are saying there is jealousy. So this is what bless Nana Opoku, who is surely an Ashanti. Because Opoku warimuni Ashanti for one. Into Opoku de one year Opoku de Ashanti. So Opoku came to say here, you have sold all the Abesim, New Dormaa, Chiralands. What have you done with the money? Also, one tia see sikabe ejuma the aton sounds as when ya or this kana ya nieng. Dang no this kana ye. And Abeko tun for asem. It didn't end there. This is Ebura Fante, warlord. One a warlord. And Osaya Fante. He also came to comment, I love such bold chiefs who called out the nonsense in our system. Fante. Fante fool. The Dormaas too have proven to be the stool that speaks against unfairness, injustice, and idiocy in our dear country. That is his opinion. Now, Ebura Fati came on to say, I love such. Okay, that is basically the same thing. And then Akwesi Boache Frefre also came to say, it was neither flown in Accra nor Dormaa. The flag was flown on the land it belongs. It's not like they are imposing the flag on other regions. They are just flying them in their own town. So what is the comment? According to Akwesi Boache Frefre. It didn't end there. Chico Rico also came to say, Dormaa swears allegiance to the Ashanti kingdom, but he is just scheming to make himself overlord of Bono, which even the Bonos don't approve of. Now why he is better? He is bitter. Now why he is bitter? According to this guy or Chico, this lady, Chico Rico, he says that Dormaa, if they want to become a king, they even go and swear, allegedly, these are the guys swear, these are not my words. They even go and swear or whatever under the tune for. And the people even Dormaa don't agree to the Osajefo, what he's saying. That is why he vexed like that. According to him, these are not my words. You understand? And then JZA also came to say, but who has stopped them from using their Dormaa flag in Ghana? Charlie. Asemu. And this is from Nana Akua, sorry, the second. He says someone tagged Dormaa Beyonce. Oh, Charlie. With all due respect. This is the king we are talking about. Aside he being a king, he's an elderly man. He's a man. Charlie, let's respect. You can't call a king a Beyonce. What do you mean by that? He's a king already. He's a king already. You can't call him Beyonce. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why the Dormaa and the Ashanti King Otu4say22 and the Dormaa Osajefo Ajimabedu the second is trending on the socials. So if you like this content, kindly comment under the comment section, like this video, and make sure you share it with your loved ones. Let them understand why the beef is, fueled or is socializing on the socials. What I say, that is just the word for expression. Don't forget to like this video, as I said. Follow us on all our social media platforms, and follow me as well. This year I'm putting myself on. You know how we do it. The name still remains the highest cooker. The beautiful ladies verifier, Genoa 1Z. And this is Let's Cook inside Low Key Studios. Don't forget to like and follow me, Genoa 1Z as well. On that note, what do we say? Voila.